All right, good morning. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are in No Man's Sky in the new Eisentam Galaxy. And to get started today, I think I'm going to be working on hunting for a new multi-tool. So I've done a little bit of reading on this, a little bit of research on how the system works. And the first thing we need to do is pop to a wealthy system and hunt for an S-class cabinet. So we're gonna start looking for cabinets until we find an S-class, and then we can load the different tools from each pool into that cabinet and pick the best one. So we're gonna start out by checking the cabinet here on the station. I think I already looked at this last night, but we'll double check. Okay, so we have a rifle here. This is a 27-slot rifle, A class, which is nice. The way the game works, if we can find an S-class cabinet and use the station pool, then we get this Theory of Storms gun as an S-class variant of itself. So at the moment, I'm not going to buy this, but this gives us a hint of what's possible. So this is an A-class cabinet. Unfortunately, it's not the S-class, so we're going to keep looking. The next place to check is going to be on the anomaly. So let's head outside and summon the anomaly and check out what cabinet class has randomly loaded in there for this this star system. While we're here, we can pick up our exosuit upgrade as well. So we'll head back here and check out what the cabinet class is for the anomaly in this system. Okay, so here we go. This is a C-class cabinet, so no good for us there. Which means we're going to have to search out minor settlements down on the surface of the planet. Let's go ahead and pick up our exosuit upgrade. And now we'll head down to the first planet. When you're doing this type of multi-tool hunting, you want to go to a wealthy system, and you want to find a system that has as many planets as possible. So this system has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets. That's the max. Or 5 planets and a moon, but the moon counts. Which means we have a total of 7 pools of multi-tools to choose from. So 7 chances to get different types of guns. Whether that be pistol, SMG, rifle, alien, experimental, sentinel, or royal. Or not sentinel. Sentinel I don't think can spawn in a cabinet. I think that has different mechanics. Lizenmeyer, welcome back to the channel, buddy. Good to see you. Ordering Taco Hell. So you're sitting in your car on security, and you're gonna load up on tacos? I hope you've got a Porta-John nearby. Alright, so we're gonna head down to the first planet, and we're just gonna start looking for minor settlements until we hopefully can find an S-class cabinet to loot for a multi-tool. So this is really lucky. I found a minor settlement right here, right on my first attempt. Now it's unlikely this will have an S-class cabinet, but it will have a cabinet. We can start looking around until we find a minor settlement that has the cabinet class we're looking for. Let's check this one out real quick.
Extreme Sentinel Unit.
Okay, so this is another A-class cabinet. Here we have the Theory of Storms again. So we're seeing the same gun because it's basically we're using the space station pool, which has one A-class multi-tool in it. And this A-class cabinet pulls from that pool and pulls out the same gun. So it's nice that we found an A-class, but I'm going to keep looking for an S. Alright, so I'm going to take off. And we're just going to head north and try to stay on a northbound trajectory. And we're going to look for another minor settlement or a waypoint beacon that will locate such settlement for us. Security at a hospital. Okay, so you're doing some security work at a hospital this morning. Nice. All right, so we're on the lookout. We'll scan. We'll look for another minor settlement. We'll look for any kind of a waypoint beacon, and we're just going to be hunting for those today until we find an S-class cabinet for ourselves. Get a little bit more height here, and then head towards the horizon. Okay. Speed up and keep scanning, and yeah, so this is going to be a lot of the stream today. It's just me kind of like searching for settlements until I find the cabinet that I'm looking for. Aim for the horizon and then use the camera here. Oh, wait, there's one. No, that's not a settlement because there's no landing pad. Whoa, look at the... That's not a landing pad, right? No, that's just a landing area. Okay. So the settlements, the minor settlements are one building, but they have a landing pad on them. That's how you can identify them. So get a little bit more height and then aim for the horizon and switch over to camera mode and start looking. And we'll keep scanning in hopes of finding something interesting. What was that over there? All right, so we found an unknown building. We'll go check it out. That is another minor settlement. All right, nice work. We'll land and check it out. There can be hundreds of these things on the planet, on any given planet. What do we have here? All right, Whispers of Certainty. This is a B-class cabinet, so not what we're looking for. Back to the ship. If I was interested, I could hop over there and grab the navigation data, but I've got like 80 of those, so I don't really need that. All right, so I'm going to go back to heading north. Just to kind of like maintain some semblance of order. Scan again. What we got here? That is not a settlement, so we'll keep going here. Nothing on the scanner so far. It's a little tricky. So there's a couple ways you can do this. You can either kind of do it manually like I'm doing here. Here we go. Here's another settlement. Or you can buy charts, but the charts only have like a 10% chance to show you a minor settlement. They can show you a bunch of other different building types. So I think doing it manually like this is actually the way to go. I think you'll end up finding more settlements that way. Let's check the cabinet here. This is the Theory of Storms. We found another A-class cabinet. We're going to see that gun a lot until we find our S-class. Alright, let's go back to heading north. Aim for the horizon. And, alright, we're back in action. Let's keep looking. Now, last night when I was learning how to do this off stream, I got really, really lucky. I think I found an S-class cabinet in a wealthy system on like my 4th minor settlement. So I don't know like how long it's going to take, but I have read that it can get up to Like the record can get up to like 140. Somebody's record was saying they found 140 settlements before they found their cabinet. So I hope we don't spend that long on it. Let's check this out. What are you? That is a comm tower. Okay, we don't need that. Let's head back up a little bit. And keep looking. So sometimes the scanner will find these. Hold on, what is that? Is that a monolith? What is that? Oh, that's a portal. Hold on. Is that a portal? No, that's not a portal. That's a monolith. All right, well, since I landed, I might as well grab the knowledge.
Sentinel drones activated.
Oh, seriously? I guess they're angry on this planet. All right, I can check out my new gun here. Ooh, that's pretty good. So this was the gun I found yesterday as I was practicing how to do this search deal. This has the scatter blaster on it.
Warning. Sentinel combat unit deployed.
And in order to hide, I'm gonna have to switch back to my other gun and get my multi-tool out. The new gun just has the scatter blaster on it. It doesn't have the the terrain tool. I could build it, I guess. But the new gun that I found yesterday is this this gun. It's an S-class rifle. So right now it just has the geology cannon and the scatter blaster on it with no upgrades, but it's already much stronger as an S-class than the other one that I have, the Harbinger, the pistol. So the pistol, I have the, what is it, the pulse spitter on? Max damage with all the upgrades of 5,000, and then the shotgun is already up to like almost 7K. So it's definitely the better weapon, but, oh yikes. So I guess the Sentinels on this planet are super hostile, which is kind of tricky to deal with. Let's see if I can grab this knowledge stone real quick.
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
Warrior beast charged through the rock. Amidst the chaos, one sees me staring. It raises its facial tendrils in greeting, barks a few words, and swings a bladed weapon down towards me. Let's dodge the weapon. The hunt disappears and I'm left alone. I hear the sound of mocking laughter on the wind. Oh well. Looks like I might actually need to deal with this here. I guess I could try just I guess I could try just trying to shut down the whole planet here. Reinforcements are coming in. Let me try my new weapon a little bit more.
Sentinel combat unit deployed.
Gotta get real close for this to work, but it does a great damage. You don't have to rebuild the multi-tool mods, just uninstall and move to S-Class. Yeah, I know I could. But I had kind of different... At the moment, I'm just kind of trying to get the base S-Class models, and then I'll figure out what I want to put on them, you know? Damn, that shotgun's pretty strong. Where did it go? Where did you go? I guess you gotta get the small ones first. Damn, that's good. Okay, we're on the 4th wave here. We'll see how it holds up against the big-ass walkers.
Warning. Sentinel walker detected. Radiation protection. Warning.
Where did it go? Nice. Okay, you're gonna be a problem, I think. Maybe not. Damn. Took him out fast. This gun is... the scatter blaster's strong.
Radiation protection. Warning. Radiation protection. Warning.
So I got the scatter blaster and the geology cannon on this gun. The geology cannon not that strong at the moment. It does some area damage though, which is kind of nice.
Warning. Sentinel
All right, let's see if we can shut the planet down here. Shut the sentinels down for good.
protection. Warning.
Nice. We got it taken out fast.
Radiation protection.
Oh, that thing's dangerous. This is big.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Where is it? It's almost dead. Hold on. Nice. That takes him out. If we finish this wave, the planet should be shut down and safe for a while. There we go. Local area Sentinel network shut down. All right, so the new and Sentinel nest revealed. We might as well go grab that since we did the work. The new gun is very effective. I like it. It's a little bit. It doesn't fire quite as quickly as I'd like. Like there's a little bit of a delay between shots. It'll do like 2 shots, but if you hold the trigger down, it stops after 2. If you hold the trigger, if you hold the mouse button down, but still, pretty good. In the meantime, I will switch back to my original. Has the stun mortar on it that I'd probably want on the new thing. Let's see what we got. We got a bunch of cool stuff here from drops. We got looks like 13 glass, a couple of hard frame engines. All right, not bad. A bunch of pugnium. Nice. Let's head over to the nest since we went to the trouble of disabling the local network. We might as well get our rewards. And there will be a Sentinel gun cabinet there as well, which has a chance to spawn a very rare S-class Sentinel weapon. Unlikely, but worth checking out. Okay, so we want to go to the nest, which is a pillar. How far away is that? Let's see. Oh, very close. And now that they're disabled, we don't have to worry about them anymore. We can just kind of fly around without worrying about them at all. So that's good. All right, let's see what kind of reward we get. Yeah, the other interesting thing here is that they like whenever I've done this before, I find a couple more loot drops around the pillar. So like I didn't fight anything here, but you can see over there are some drops like this, the combat supplies. And here's a purple rare one. Another hard frame engine. And let's get over to the pillar interface and see what we got. Okay. Warning, boundary node exposed. Boundary archive status vulnerable. Let's access the logs. Imposter detected, override code Ariadne, manifesting personality protocol, voice of the hive. Time cannot go backwards, but universes are not synchronous. In many, your other forms are long since dead. In others, you have not even yet appeared. After its manifestation in the multiverse, the Atlas began to repeat itself. Where once there had been infinite sentient species, 6 began to recur. Then 5, then 4, and now we're down to 3. Okay, let's check out the weapon cabinet. We have a C-class Royal here. This is not a Sentinel weapon, this is a Royal weapon. Or maybe Royal is Sentinel. So C-class is trash, we'll decline it. I already actually have a Royal that is not S-class, but those have a pretty good damage bonus, I believe, is how they work. Well, let's go back. Okay, let's go back to searching for cabinets now. So we are going to continue heading north, kind of back the way we came a little bit. All right. Where are you? Hold on. Didn't... What is that? Is that a crashed ship? That's a crashed ship. Okay. I don't need that. A little bit more height going. And... Here we are, back to searching for minor settlements. We have over there, that is not a landing pad, so that's not what we're looking for. something else over here. I do see the freighter, but I'm not interested at the moment. Let's see. No landing pad there. What do we got down here? I don't know what this is. Oh, this is a beacon. Okay, so when you find a building that's just a pole like this, it's a beacon, and if you go and use it, it'll point you to a minor settlement, which is what we're looking for. So let's grab this. Grab the waypoint, rather. And it should direct us to a minor settlement, which we can use to check for another cabinet. Let's get back to the ship. Let's see. Now, where is this minor settlement? It's going to be a ways away. They usually are. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Just get out of the atmosphere and then warp over there. I think I have any contraband right now. Yeah, clear to proceed. Okay. Let's see what we got this time. It's C-class garbage. All right, onwards and upwards. Continue our search. That does not look like a landing pad to me. That, however, does. Nice. Okay, another minor settlement. There's tons of these things. You just gotta hunt until you find one. Now, from what I've read, finding an S-class cabinet is more likely to happen on wealthy star systems, so we'll see. Theory of storms, this could be it. But no, it's just an A-class again. Keep looking. Maybe a little bit more height here. Aim for the horizon, and then there we go. Good. All right. So, got another something over here. What could you be? That does not look like a landing pad to me. Keep going. Here we go. Just luck of the draw. Pulling the slots until we find what we're looking for. How many is that? How many is that? We had the brief interlude where we fought the Sentinel waves. So I think that was like 6 minor settlements we've checked so far. Whispers of Certainty. This is another interesting. Okay, this is a B class. It pulled, I guess, from the C class tool pool, because we've seen that weapon before. Occasionally, they can go up or down by 1, is what I've read. Okay. A little bit more height here. Okay, that looks good. Just keep going. I'm new to this, so you know, I might make some mistakes here, but I feel like I've got the basic handle of it. What is this? That is not a minor settlement, okay? Neither is that. It's interesting that the ship seems to slow down when I do a scan. Not quite sure what that's about. Wait, what was that? Did I fly over something? Yeah, that's not it either. Okay. Just gonna keep moving, keep flying, keep scanning until I find something good. Well, it's been a minute. I found those first 6 or 7 pretty easily. Let's see, no landing pad there. I'm not getting much on the scanner either for some reason. It's not identifying buildings the way I would expect it to, the way it did earlier. But, so I guess I just gotta keep an eye out. See if I can find anything. There we go. There it found something. Now, what is that? That is not a settlement, unfortunately. Oh, you know what that is, though? That's an exopod. That's a suit upgrade. I will land there for that. Okay, yeah, let's get a free suit upgrade here.
Technology repaired.
Antimatter housing and carbon nanotubes. I would have thought I had some of those.
Technology
Okay. Repair, repair. And we'll go ahead and grab another inventory slot. Very nice. All right. Back in the ship. And back to searching out minor settlements.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Okay. Something like that looks pretty good for a bit. There's no landing pad, so that's not what we're looking for. You gotta fly, you gotta get the height just right to be able to kind of see enough distance, but also, like, be able to identify things. It can be tough because of the way the draw distance works in the game. Hold on, we got something there. What are you? What are you? Is that another exopod? Maybe. It is. Okay. Well, I'll take another upgrade. If I can. I'm actually not sure. I might be maxed out now.
Technology repaired.
Looks like I need another antimatter housing.
Technology repaired.
Yeah, I got a whole nother row I can go for. All right, let's keep going. And then back to... Oh, hello. You're a big boy.
Units received.
Where did I park? Where's the ship? Okay, up we go. Face north and keep going that way. Okay, there we go. So, I'm not exactly doing a methodical inventory of the planet. I just find, like, picking a direction to travel in is a good way to avoid, like, backtracking too much. Eventually, we'll circumnavigate the planet, and we'll have to, like, head east or west and do it again. But as I get kind of drawn off course by various things that I find, I'm not keeping a perfect path anyway, so it's just like a... whatever the equivalent of a rule of thumb would be here. It's like a standard operating procedure, I guess. Seems to... it feels good to me. I think I'm a little too high here. I know, Mike, it's boring, right? It's a little bit boring, but it's the best way to kind of find these S-class cabinets. You just gotta kind of like search until you find it. So the exciting part will come once we actually find one, and then we start figuring out what's in each of the planetary pools. Because at that point we can start picking and choosing what gun we want. Hold on, we got a couple buildings over here. Let me just double check these. That's no. What about you? Do you have a landing pad? No. Okay. That's a monolith. There's a freighter. There's just so much stuff in the game. It's so like it's so packed with content. If you just kind of explore and see what you find. So much stuff. No chicks in bathing suits. There's so the way the game works, each planet and the space station has a pool of weapons. So like for the space station, there's one pool, and in there's an A class, a B class, and a C class gun. It's randomly assigned. And then for the first planet in a system, there's another pool with an A class, a B class, and a C class gun, randomly assigned. And the way that the game works is once you find a cabinet, it draws from the, based on the class of the cabinet, it draws from the pool of whatever whatever planet or space station you were on when you loaded into the game. So I loaded into the game on on the space station, which means every cabinet in the system is currently drawing from the space station pool, from those same 3 guns, A, B, or C. And depending on what the class of the cabinet is, it can kind of jump up and down a little bit. It can change a few stats, but you're getting that same gun in every cabinet of the same class. So what you can do though is once you find an S-class cabinet, you can land on a different planet with a different pool, save and reload the game, and then go check that cabinet again. And so for a system like this where there's the space station and 6 planets, if I find an S-class cabinet, I have 7 different guns, 7 different S-class guns to pick from. So like, your prayers are going to be answered though, as apparently
Threat detected.
I'm about to be attacked by some pirates.
Hostile ships approaching.
I don't actually know how, I'm gonna land here. Check the cabinet. I don't actually know how freighters work. I think they're different. I think they're different from the way multi-tools work. Let me kill these guys. Stupid pirates.
Incoming storm.
Yeah, I'm not sure how freighters work, but I learned about how the system generates the random guns and like how to kind of farm an S-class gun for yourself. So that's what I wanted to work on today. I wanted to try it out and see if we could find something cool. It was a lot faster last night. I found an S-class cabinet right away.
Hostile ships.
Is that it? Okay. There we go. So I lost track of that, what are we in a storm here? Where the hell am I? Where's the planetary surface? I lost track of that. Yikes. What is there, a rainbow in the toxic sludge? That's crazy. Never seen that before. Alright, so I lost, like I said, I lost track of the small settlement there. Was it over here? Was it this one? No. There was another one over here, it looks like. How far away is that? Maybe this was it. Oh, that's a trading settlement. All right, so I lost the thread on whatever it was that I found before the pirates attacked. What is that? It's my capital ship. All right. So now I gotta keep looking. I really want to find this cabinet and then see what the station or what the system has to offer. You are. Oh, you're a beacon. All right, I can land here. You're a waypoint. Justin Sabo, welcome back to the channel. Says, the old save and reload trick. Perfectly balanced, no exploits, whatever. Yeah, I guess so. All right, maybe we luck out this time. Maybe this leads us to... Oh, this is not a beacon. This is just a chart. Damn. What is the building it's protecting? I guess it's not. Well, that sucks. All right, off we go. Oh, wait, it was protecting... What is this? Nope. No luck. Okay, what about you? Do you have a landing pad? You do not. Okay. Wow, those guys warped in real... Is that a frigate? In the atmosphere? I've never seen that before. Alright, what do we got over here? Are you a beacon, maybe? You might be a beacon. Hold on. I'm not sure if I know... No, I think it's not tall enough. Where'd it go? Yeah, it's not. Damn. Okay. Hey, at least the storm is clearing. That's helpful. So, Justin, what are you up to today? What are you working on? Is that a... That is not... a landing pad, sadly. We've got something over here. Is that a landing pad? No, it's just a landing spot. Man, these minor settlements are getting harder to find. I found 6 pretty quickly early on. What is this? It's another save chart. That's no good to me. All right, well, onwards and upwards. What about you? Oh, you, I think, are a beacon. Or a waypoint. Yes, this one's the super tall one. All right, this is going to lead us to a minor settlement. All right, cross your fingers. I'd like to find this cabinet now. Okay, so the waypoint will show us a minor settlement, and we can check the cabinet there. Okay, over there. Got it. Alright, so that's 2 hours away, so we're gonna have to pulse over there. Alright, come on, big money. Come on, S-Class cabinet. Let's see, can we get it? I found 6 of these minor settlements so far. 3 of them I think were A-class, 1 B-class, and 2 C-classes. So this is number 7 here. Let's see what we get. Luck of the draw. Theory of Storms. Ah, it's another A-class cabinet. Alright. Well. They're not easy to find. There's only a couple in every system, as far as I understand it. There should be at least one on a planet, though. Too high. Game does not make it easy. What do we got there? Do you have a landing pad? No, you do not. Okay. Down there, that's comms. No landing pad over there. No landing pad there. I mean, there's tons of buildings in this game. Like the procedural generation, there's just endless stuff to look at. But when you're looking for one particular thing, it can be challenging. Nope, no landing pad there. What do we got over here? Nope, not you either. And now we're flying in the dark, which doesn't exactly make this easier. What are you? Yeah, no dice there either. Well, I did this in about 15 minutes yesterday, so I thought it would be a little bit easier, but I really want to try and get this, so we're going to keep going for a little bit here. Nope, not you. Here we have nothing. Wait, there it is. There's one. Okay, minor settlement. Let's see if we lucked out. Okay. Come on, S-Class. I think it's a C-Class. Yeah, Whispers of Certainty. So we're looking for... I think we're looking for Theory of Storms. That's the A-Class, which will get pulled into the S-Class cabinet if we find it. But we gotta find it first. That's 8. See, it's interesting the way the scanner works sometimes. Like, sometimes it just doesn't pick, like, it shows you something, but not everything. So, like, the scanner didn't find either of those, or didn't mark either of those, from what I could tell. I'm quite sure about that. What we got over here? That is just a chart. Not helpful. Basically, I'm just looking for anything that has the landing pad in a single building. That's going to be a minor settlement, which will have a gun cabinet in it that we could check, but they're not as easy to find as I would hope. I could go to the space station and get some charts, but that's kind of a crapshoot because half of what you find is not more than half of what you find is not going to be a minor settlement. I do kind of wish it was daylight here. I mean, the planet's so huge. Maybe, oh, there we go. I found one. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. Here's number 9, I think. All right. Big money, big money. It's It's Whispers of Certainty again. Yeah, no, that's another C-class cabinet. Damn, I am not having the luck today that I had yesterday. I found one on like my 4th try yesterday. It was amazing. I was like, oh, this is easy. This will be a great stream. I'll find one real quick, and then we'll see what all the S-class options are and kind of pick and choose. It is not playing out that way, guys. Scanner's not helping much. No landing pad there. It pops in so damn slowly, it's annoying. What are you? That's a monolith. I thought I saw something over here. Nope. Okay. Well, this is the stream today, you guys. It's not the most exciting, but I really wanna get this to work. I wanna get another S-class multi-tool. What do we have here? Just a chart. That's no good. I guess I don't understand how the scanner's supposed to work. Like, half the time it doesn't pick up stuff that's there. Or it doesn't seem to, anyway. Like, every once in a while it'll show me a nearby building, but that's about it. Here we go. I think this is one. I think I see the landing pad. No. There's something else over here, though. Maybe there's some rules about... Here we go. Here's a beacon. Or a waypoint. Alright, this is good. This will lead us to another settlement. Maybe there's some weird rule about the scanner where, like... The map is divided up into quadrants, and depending on where you scan, like, you find nearby stuff, but then subsequent scans in the same square don't reveal anything new? Maybe? Could be. Alright, we got another minor settlement. Let's hop in the old red leader here. Get over there real quick. Check it out. Could be the cabinet we're looking for.
Technology recharge.
May have been a bit of overkill there leaving the atmosphere, but that's okay. I thought it was a little bit further away than it actually was. Okay. Ooh, look at this. This is an alien weapon. What class? A B class. Damn. That means there's... So the way that this works, right? The pools The pools have 1 or 2 weapons for each tier, each class. We've seen the B class already in another cabinet, another 2 cabinets in this system, but this one can never manifest as the S. Only the A class can manifest as the S. And even if it's a rare case where this is the A class being pulled down into a B cabinet, which is like a 10% chance on a B cabinet, or, well, I don't know what the percentage is, but it's a low percent. We've seen another more dominant tool in the B class, so this is almost guaranteed never to be available as S in this system. But that's the first time I've ever seen one of these alien weapons. I'm not going to buy it at a B class, but that's cool. That's my first find of an alien weapon. Throttle Jockey says, have you considered using the signal booster? No, I haven't. How does that work? I guess you just kind of like, I'd have to land somewhere, right? And then throw down the signal booster. And it would show me a nearby building, but there's no guarantee that it would be the kind of building I'm looking for. Because there's like, what? There's probably 24 different types of buildings in the game. And I'm only looking for one. I'm only looking for minor settlements. Or does it show you minor settlements more? Is it more likely that way? Is it more likely to show you that type of building? I know it shows you buildings. But Throttle Jockey, welcome back to the channel. Good to see you, buddy. So I'm just hunting. I'm hunting for an S-class cabinet right now. I learned how to do this last night, and I want to see if I can make it work on stream. That is not what I'm looking for. There we go. There's another miner. This is number 11, I think. Come on. Give me the S-Class. Give me the S-Class. Theory of Storms. It's another A-Class. So when we find the S-Class cabinet, it should have the Theory of Storms in it as upgraded to S. That should be the, if I understand correctly, that should be the way it works. But we have to find that cabinet first. So that was 11. 11 minor settlements checked. No S-Class cabinet yet. But I'm going to keep looking until I find one. What are you? You are not what I'm looking for. Okay. That is another upgrade pod. I don't think I want to stop to look for that. I want to keep focusing on this and see if I can find it. Right now the scanner's working for some reason. Don't understand why, but okay. What is this? Also not what I'm looking for. Maybe you have to be closer to the ground for the scanner to work. No, see, now it's not showing me anything again. Distractus Prime says, "Oh, finally found ammonium." That's the wrong game. I'm in a different game. But yes, it's always nice to find some ammonium. Where are you? No landing pad there. On we go. I am multi-tool hunting. It's not the most exciting gameplay, but it's kind of like searching for the right slot machine to play. But I hope that when I find it, it's a good. I hope that we find something good. We should have 7 different S-class weapons to look at once we actually find it. It's just a matter of finding it first. We're just kind of like randomly hitting up all the minor settlements and checking their cabinets. The new Astroneer mod needs more boosters. Yeah, this this game, you kind of gotta, like, I finished the story, basically, and we don't have an expedition at the moment. I think that's the next big thing I'm going to stream, is I'm going to stream the next expedition, which should be available soon. It should be Expedition 10, should be up sometime sometime in the next week or two. We should get the next expedition, and then I'm going to stream that. But in the meantime, I'm just kind of like trying to set my own challenges here, and so for today I thought I would attempt to find an S-class multi-tool, which would be, I think, pretty nifty. Since I had trouble fighting the Sentinels, if I can double my damage with a better gun, that would be really cool. I might have a better chance at doing some of those Nexus missions. That was my thinking anyway. Those plants right there from a distance in this light look like ammonium? Oh, you're saying the model. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I guess so. What is this? That is... I can't tell. That is not a landing pad. Alright. Come on, game. I've been patient. I've paid my dues. It's time to reward me. What we got here? Nope. Oops. Well, let me just slam into some plants here real quick. Okay, we got something over here. Not what I'm after. Onwards we go. Hey, at least we're in a daylight now. That's nice. And right here we have yet another building. That is not what I'm looking for. Let's keep going. Come on now, game. Okay, we got something over here. This could be a minor settlement. Could be the cabinet we're looking for. It is not. How surprising. Man, I really want this to work. The luck is not happening for me today. I mean, you know, it's RNG, right? But I know there are people who watch, like, you know, Diablo streamers who spend hours and hours running the same map over and over again, trying to find, like, one rare piece of loot. So maybe you guys will enjoy my ridiculous cross-country journey here? I don't know. Distract says that if I had an S-Class anything, it would shield it from scanners because I only trust 99% of my neighbors. You trust most of your neighbors? But that 1% makes you feel like you gotta protect your stuff, huh? Okay, I get you. I get you. Come on, man. Where are all the buildings at? Oh, you guys get it. Okay, you guys get a pirate fight, it looks like. Getting it broken up here.
Warning. Threat detected.
Yeah, come get some. See how you do.
Ships approaching.
Come here. Come here. There's one down. Two down. Right. last pirate is dead. There we go. There we go. Here's a quick, fun little interlude to change things up. And now right back to the super boring part, guys. You thought it was going to get interesting there, but nope. Distractkit says, we moved out of town near a highway that goes up the mountain. Every so often, some kid in a monster truck goes off the tourist path. First world problems. I mean, it sounds like it's a nice place to live. 99% trustable neighbors is a pretty good rate, if you ask me. What do we got here? Another dud. Another dead end. Here's another building. So, I don't know. Why does the scanner sometimes work and sometimes it doesn't? Like, if I could just scan and find another building and then fly to it and check it out, that'd be fine. Oh, here we go. This is good. This is a beacon. This will point us to a settlement. And we can see another cabinet. This is, I think, 12 that we're going to be on.
Storm clearing.
Come on, this could be the one. This could be it. This could be my S-class cabinet. Could be, right? Probably not, but could be. Where the hell is my ship? Alright, so how far away are we? We are 7 minutes away? Alright, let's get some height. Okay, let's see how we did. Could this be the one? Probably not, but maybe. Alright, S-Class Theory of Storms. Come on, this is the cabinet, right? Hey, we found it! Nice! Dope. Okay, guys, we found the S-Class cabinet. This is amazing. All right, so now comes the fun part of checking out what are the 7 S-Class guns available to us in this system. So if we take a look, this is fully decked out with 30 slots. It's a rifle, and it looks like... Where's the supercharge slots? So the scanner... Looks like these two and this one. It comes with some mining upgrades and a blaze javelin and a bolt caster. Okay, so I am not going to get this one. Once I buy a gun from this cabinet, the cabinet is then empty and I can't buy another one. But what we can do now is come out here and set up a save beacon. What am I missing? Metal plating? Alright, this is exciting. Finally. It took a while. That's an hour and 15 minutes of streaming just to find it. But now comes the fun part of picking what we want. Alright, so I'm going to build a save beacon here. And I'm going to color it. I think we'll make this one... I like orange and blue for the gun. Concrete. Stone. Wood. We'll go with concrete. That's fine. So that's orange and blue. All right. So now that this is here, currently we're on the space station pool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop in my... Well, I guess I just saved it to beacon, so I don't need to. I'm going to quit the game and reload. And this is going to switch the pool from the space station pool to the pool of the planet that we're on. So now every cabinet in this star system will draw from this planet's pool, including that S-Class cabinet we just found. So now we get to see What planet are we on? We are on Bacanon Kohos. Bacanon Kohos. So we're going to see the S-class tool for this planet, which should be different from the space station.
Falling.
Okay, so this looks like a pistol. So we have an S-class pistol, the Harbinger of Ensky 15. It looks like, yeah, it's got the same mods and the same slots. But it's a pistol and no, it is a rifle. Oh, that's interesting. It's pretty small for a rifle. But it is classed as it looks like a pistol, but it's classed as a rifle here. 30 slots. Okay, so I don't want that either. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna fly to another planet, save and reload, and that's gonna get us another pool to look from, and we can come back and check the cabinet again. Okay, so we need to get to another planet. There's one right there. And I'll just make sure here if I turn around and look. There's my orange save beacon, so I can get back to that cabinet, right? Okay, so next up, we're going to this next planet. Here we go. This one over here looks fine. I don't think I was actually aiming at the planet here. So the hard part is finding the cabinet. Once you find the cabinet, and I deliberately picked a wealthy system with 5 planets and a moon, but that gives me the biggest pool of guns to check in that cabinet now that I found it. Okay. So here's Hegus 22. So this is the exciting part, the fun part, where we get to pick what exactly it is that we want to get from the cabinet. Now that we found it. All right, so I'm gonna land, and we're going to save here, reload the game, and now Hegus 22. Is the multi-tool pool that is set for the entire system. Every cabinet in the system, the cabinets on the space station, the cabinets in all the settlements we found, the cabinets on every planet and moon are now going to pull from the Hegus 22 pool, which is like really only 3 weapons. But we'll see different variants of those in every cabin. So all we have to do now is get back into space and go back to our save beacon. And we can check out another S-class weapon. Whatever the one from this planet's pool is, and we can see whether we want to buy that. So this is the fun part. I do think, like I said last night when I tried this method, it took me like 15 minutes to find the S-class cabinet. So it is luck of the draw, right? I found it on like the 4th small settlement I looked in last night, and today obviously it took me 12 or 13 tries. The other thing you can do is you can just fly from wealthy system to wealthy system and check the space station and the anomaly, because those cabinets you don't have to hunt for. They're really easy to find, and they have a decent chance to be S-class as well. The time there is spent in hunting for the next wealthy system that you wanna warp to. But, you know, there's 15 quintillion stars, so you're never going to run out. You can just warp from wealthy system to wealthy system and check the station and the anomaly, see what class the cabinets are. And then if you find a good cabinet on one of those, then you can explore like I'm doing now. So those are kind of the 2 methods that I read about for how to do this. Oh yeah, you know what? These plants do look like ammonium. I didn't notice that. I wasn't quite sure which plants you were talking about, but now I see it. Okay, so back to the cabinet. Let's see what we got. Ooh, it's an experimental. This is the first one of these I've ever seen as well. Okay, so this is the iridescent Kitamano reflector. I might be getting this one. I'm not sure. So it's a small slot pistol, but it is an experimental. So you can see right there. This is a pistol, and then this is experimental. And we can obviously expand the slots. So that's a definite possibility. I might be buying this. But I want to see what else the system has to offer. So we're going to remember that currently our best bet is the experimental pistol from which planet? Higis 22. All right, so this is currently the best. We've got 4 more planets to look at here. We've seen the space station. We've seen this planet. We've seen this planet. I don't know if the anomaly has a pool. I don't think it does. But we're going to check these other 4 planets. But right now, the best bet is Higis for the fat little experimental. Double scanner range, is that good? It can be, right? I guess it depends on whether you're on foot or not. Okay, is this... Did we just come from that planet? I think we did. I think we did, right? We've been there? Yeah, so we've got a little red planet, a moon, a blue planet, and like a yellow... I think we just came from there, so... If I start pulsing towards it, it should give me the, Yeah, that's Higis 22. Okay, so we've already been there. Let's do the moon over here since we can see it. So yeah, the different multi-tools have different bonuses. The scanner range, I don't know really why you'd want that unless you're on foot and like seeking things out. I guess it would be really good for prospecting for hotspots, for electromagnetic hotspots and mineral hotspots and stuff. That would be really good to have a much higher scanner range. So that could be good. Okay, so this is Rolbert Omega. Land. Reload the game to get Rolbert Omega's pool loaded into the star system. And then head back to our S-Class cabinet and see what this planet has on offer. Yeah, Rolbert sounds like a name, right? I guess it could be Rolbert, like Stephen Colbert. Maybe it's French. Rolbert. Alright, so back up to the atmosphere, and then we want to go back to the save beacon over here. More likely French, right? It's like the alien version of Robert, I guess. They must just have a huge table of phonetics that they mash together to name things, right? I mean, that has to be how it works. Now, one thing I could do is build a portal here, or build a base here, and then if you guys like the weapon that I end up picking, you can come here and get it yourselves. Because the cabinets are the same for everybody as long as you're on PC. If you come to this location at the base that I could build here, it would be an S-Class cabinet for you as well. And you could grab the same gun that I'm about to get. All right, let's see. So it looks like Rolbert is crap. It's just a crummy S-Class pistol. Don't really care about pistols. No special bonuses. Yeah, it's just a shitty pistol. That's no good. All right, so Rolbert's a no-go. Out to another planet. Same thing in Kerbal Space Program. Those names are all random, yet distinctly KSP. Which names are you talking about? You talking about the Kerbal names? Okay, so we've got 2 more planets, and I think I will test... No, we've got 3 more planets here. I think I will test whether or not the anomaly works as well. So let's see. Where's another planet that we haven't been to yet? So we went to the moon of that planet, but we didn't go to the planet itself, I think. Yeah, I gotta lose these ships. Alright, so let's go to this water planet here. Alright, so we're gonna land on Wisville Beta next. Wisville Beta. Aiming at the ocean here. Let's get down to some land. So what's the deal with the freighters? Are they like following us? Is that how every time we drop out a pulse they show up? Oh, that's a big boy. Is that a... I think that's a planetary archive. Well, that's a cool looking one too. Okay. Names like Thombles, Nelamy, and Engie. After a while, the generator starts to sound familiar. Yeah, I guess I see your point. They must have... However they built the generator, over time, it starts to become familiar. Alright, so let's check out what is the S-Class weapon for the pool from Wisville Beta. Back to the cabinet we go to check it out. The experimental weapon is still highest on the list of things we want to buy. So we'll see whether this is another kind of boring pistol rifle, whatever, or if it's something exotic and interesting. Okay, back we go.
Technology recharge.
It's a long flight, but that's okay. We're closing in on having cataloged the entirety of this system. Okay. Let's get down there. Looks like it's another pistol. Yeah, at the end of Solemnity, it's kind of an ugly pistol. Yeah, nothing special about this one. That stinks. Okay, well, we got a couple more to go. I think I will... Well, let's do the last 2 planets first. I gotta figure out which ones those are. Okay, what do we got to work with here? I think we skipped the water planet, right? Or did we go there? We went to Wisville Beta. There's 2 planets left. I gotta... Oh, this is an unknown planet. All right. So this is Mitch22. Distractic says, I hope you do these multiplayer streams in games I've bought. I'll try to get my mic set up. Yeah, man, let me know what you're playing. I was thinking that the next game I would stream, like, I'm definitely going to be streaming No Man's Sky for a while because I want to do an expedition. But after that, I might kind of be done with it for a while. And the thing I was thinking about playing after that was Goat Simulator 3. And I was definitely going to play that with viewers because it's supposed to be a lot of fun with multiplayer. Now, I don't know if you have that particular game or not, but if you have something else that you want to play, let me know. It's going to be a fun stream. I'll be happy to get a copy and hop on. Astroneer, Satisfactory, Kerbal Space Program, RimWorld, Goat Simulator, I probably should. Okay. Well, I'm done with Satisfactory and Kerbal Space Program for a while, and Astroneer. Although... yeah, we might do more Astroneer when I hit 1,000 subs, but I don't know how far that way out is. And then Justin says Coffee Stain would be happy returning one of their franchises. Yeah, I knew they did Goat Simulator, but how funny is that, right? Let's see. I'm gonna quit to mode select and then log back in. Next season of Satisfactory. I don't know, man. It might be a while. That game, I got real burned out. I think the problem for me with Satisfactory is I was trying too hard to do like super detailed factories, and at first it was a lot of fun, and then it just became work. So if I got back into it, it would depend on what comes out in the update 8, whether there's something really new and cool. But I would probably kind of, to be frank, I'd probably abandon the supercomputer park that I had been working on and just try to like get to the end, you know, and just try and build up all the stuff without worrying about what it looks like and just get it all working. Try to finish the space elevator packages. Get nuclear up and running, and then all that stuff. Goat Simulator ought to be a minigame in the Satisfactory hub. I think there's too much content. It's too big. But I do really like pretty much everything Coffee Stain has made. Their games are great. All right, let's see what we got from Mitch22. Well, yeah, so Goat Simulator seems fun. It seems like a change of pace from the kind of games I've been playing, so I was thinking that would be the next thing I would stream. So if you guys, Goat Simulator 3, if you guys have that, definitely be aware that I'll be open to multiplayer as soon as I start streaming it. Which might be, I don't know, we'll have to see how soon the update comes out for No Man's Sky with hopefully with the next expedition. I do want to try an expedition, so that's definitely on my list. All right, so that was another crappy pistol. So far, Higas22 is the winner, the clear winner with the experimental. There's one planet left, and then maybe the anomaly. I'm not sure. We're looking for like a little red planet. I'm not sure where it is. Prime says he'll help me go exploring and hook up the pipes. Total Eclipse can do the artwork. Yeah, I don't know how that guy makes the stuff he makes. He must treat it like a full-time job, I guess. All right, so where's this last planet? Is that it? No, that's a moon. I don't know where the last planet is, actually. Wait, that's the moon. Okay, so that means... Hang on, have I been there? Or... where else is there a planet? I'm pretty sure I've been over here. Oh no, that's it. Okay, that's the last one. Doc 88, I guess? We'll check this one, and then we'll see whether the anomaly has a pool or not. But I might just be getting that experimental pistol. That could be it. That would be the result of my 2 hours of work, I guess.
Technology recharge.
Unless there's something better on this planet's pool, or the anomaly. Could be. I don't know. I don't know if the anomaly counts, if it gets its own pool or not. I know the space station does. I feel like I would have been told if the anomaly counted in the thing that I read. Would have mentioned it. Did you ever get your road blueprints to work with slopes? I did not. It wasn't super necessary for me. It was one of those things that I was like, I'll do that eventually, but I never got around to it. I did build some spiral blueprints for a very tight, very steep ascent blueprint for spirals, but they didn't really match the roads. I have a video about it in my Satisfactory playlist on the channel if you want to check it out. Yeah, I built the spirals, but I never really did the roads because other people had covered how to build those, and I figured it's kind of a niche case. I don't know whether people would actually use it, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to put the time in to build them. You burned out trying to build a road between bauxite and quartz? Yeah. You know, roads aren't even that... I mean, the problem with roads is they're not even that great. Like, even if you spend the time to build them, right? It's like... the trucks are so hard to get to work. Like, you basically need to build a road for one truck. Just for one route. Because otherwise they just kind of break. I feel like you're better off building railways or getting to drones or something. I don't know. A lot of challenges in that game. It depends on what you're doing, right? If you're actually focusing on logistics, roads are still not super great in my opinion. Railways and trains are just better. If you're focusing on how things look, then roads have a definite purpose because they definitely add to the feeling of like a developed factory and settlement or whatever. But in terms of pure logistics, they're kind of a giant pain in the butt. You prefer trucks to trains, really? Okay, good for you. That came out way meaner than I meant it. What I really meant was like to each their own. So if you like trucks, make trucks. If you like roads, make roads. But for me, I think moving forward, I'd probably skip roads. I did a lot of work on roads and kind of got over it. I would just stick with trains for logistics, I think, moving forward. All right, so this is the last planet in the system. Let's see what we get. Belts, miles and miles of belts, says Justin. Embrace the spaghetti. Yes, that was the way I did in my first playthrough. What is this? It's another weird-looking pistol, green and pink. Okay, so that means that the best pistol for me, the one I'm gonna end up using, is the one from Higas 22. So we got to go back there one more time and then return and purchase the pistol, and then we'll have our experimental pistol. The result of all our work here. And that's it for... That's gonna... Well, I mean, I'll finish it up. I'll actually go through the purchase. Let's get that done. Alright, so which one was Higas? It's a planet, and it's a little, like, brown planet. I think it was over to the right here. Oh, I probably need to get a little bit of distance. Was it you? Are you Higas? Yeah, okay. Conveyor Spaghetti is my username? Yeah, in my first game, I think the longest, like, belt that I built was I was working on, this was back in, like, 2019 or something. 2020. I was working on, supercomputers. And I built, like, I don't know, 5 miles of an 8 stack of belts to move, like, crystals from somewhere. It was a horrendous build. I did get all the way up to nuclear power in that build, though. I think that was update 4 or 5. It was before... Like, nuclear power was, like, the highest... Definitely the highest power available. And I built, like, a huge... I dug an enormous hole. Or no, there's an enormous hole in the world, and I built a huge, like 600 containers to hold all the nuclear waste, because at that time there was no way to deal with it. And I was like, well... This will give me 500 hours of gameplay before I have to worry about this, so that's probably enough. And then, as soon as I got my, like, 20 nuclear stations up and running and providing power, I was burnt out, and I quit. But that's what happens with that game. It might, I don't know, it might be a while before I get back to it, to be honest. Epic beltage? Yes. That is how I roll. I go big or go home. Kind of like what I'm doing with this stream, right? Like, it's a lot of work. It's not the most entertaining, but I got the really cool experimental pistol out of it. And I could repeat this, kind of the same pattern off stream to hunt down more cool weapons. So, like, this is how people find... Like, the other thing is to just, like, fly around, check, like, the galaxy, checking a different cabinet whenever you find one, and just hoping for, like, random luck to find both the cabinet at S-Class and the interesting kind of weapon in it that you want. That'll take forever, though. This is how people find the really good stuff. So, like, I could probably put coordinates for this on No Man's Sky Exchange, and there would be some people who would come here and get this thing. Because they're like, oh, cool, an S-Class experimental pistol that looks like this and has this colors. That's just what I've been looking for, right? The other thing you can look for, like, if you're trying to find, like, the perfect weapon, you want to find the S-Class cabinet, and then you want to find, like, the model and color scheme that you want. But then there's also people who are looking for the perfect super tech slot layout. Like, they either want them all 4 together so that they can get, like, the highest possible damage to min-max, or they want, like a T-shape so they can get 2 sets of things up to, like, 80% or however that works. So, I mean, you could spend a lot of time hunting multi-tools, just hunting multi-tools. Like, you can see, this stream took me almost 2 hours to find one, like, pretty good S-Class experimental pistol. You can imagine the people who are, like, obsessed with it could spend hundreds of hours farming or hunting pistols like this. So anyway, here is the result of today's stream. 2 hours to find this, a lime green S-Class experimental pistol. It is named the Iridescent Kitimano Reflector. And if we take a look, we can see it has the 1 supercharged slot. So I'll have to dump a bunch of, if I really wanted to, I could dump a bunch of expansions in, and, excuse me. If I expanded the slots, I would get more super techs. That's the way it works. There's like a pattern of where they appear, and on the 18 slot version, you only get the 1. But as you expand it out, where it would have been if it was the larger size, you can get more. So this is actually not like a really great find. Probably not too many people would come after this, because the experimentals can have larger slots and better super techs. But there might be somebody who likes it for the color. And it is an S-Class, so, you know, it's probably not worth sharing the coordinates, but still. This was my first time going through this method of farming kind of a really nice multi-tool, and I'm kind of happy with it. Do I want to trade anything for this? Right now I have, like, a crappy Sentinel weapon. I've got a nice rifle, and then a kind of mediocre Royal weapon. I don't have another experimental, so I'm not going to trade this. I'm actually just going to buy it. I'm going to straight up buy it. 5 million units is not that much. I've got almost 300 million. Okay. So here's my new weapon. My new multi-tool. The, what's it called? The iridescent Kitamano reflector. We'll get that kitted out with scanning technology later. For now, we're gonna be done. So that's kind of everything. That's the whole process, soup to nuts, start to finish. Find a wealthy system, find the S-Class cabinet, check every planet's pool in that cabinet, and then pick the gun you want and buy it. That's how you do it, folks. Hope you've enjoyed today's stream. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping by. I'd like to thank Michael Linsenmeyer, Throttle Jockey, Distracticus Prime, Justin Sabo. I appreciate you guys being here. I know it wasn't the most exciting stream, but I hope you learned something. Let's get rid of these interceptors here by landing on the anomaly. And yeah, thanks guys. Appreciate you being here. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll see you next time. I don't know what I'm gonna do in this game moving forward, but I probably won't do another stream like this one. I think one is enough. You kind of learn the method. You saw the results. If I want to keep doing this, I'll do it off stream. But if you see me show up with like a dope S-Class alien rifle, and you're like, where did you get that? That's where I got that. The other thing you can do, of course, and maybe I would do this on stream, is you can grab coordinates off the internet and go pick up whatever gun you want that other people have found. So someone else did the work that I just did, but found it good enough and cool enough that they uploaded the coordinates. So maybe we'll do that next stream. I'll grab some coordinates off the Coordinate Exchange website, and we'll go find a portal and stick that in and travel there. Probably have to do it in the Euclid Galaxy. Probably can't do it here in Eisentam, but we can go pick up like a really nice weapon and then think about what to do after that. Maybe grind some missions. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you next time. Take care.